Hello and welcome to PwC's monthly indirect tax update. I'm Brad Danton. I'm the U.S. leader of indirect tax at PwC. And joining me today is Jennifer Jensen. Jennifer is a partner of mine based in Washington, D.C. And she's going to talk to us a little bit about some of the proposals in the state of Virginia related to the budget. So Jennifer, thanks for joining.
Thank you, Brad. Happy to be here.
And Jen, why don't you give us a little bit of an overview of what's going on in Virginia at the moment?
Sure, Brad. The Budget Conference Committee report passed by the Virginia House and Senate on March 9th is really set to expand the sales tax base to include both digital products and certain taxable services. And most importantly, the digital personal property definition will be expanded to include software, lots of digital audiovisual reading materials, and all those types of items that consumers are buying. But one important thing to note is it only applies if the purchaser has permanent rights to it. There's also a pretty expansive list of taxable services that would be included. This would include software application services and all kinds of cloud-based services, which is different from what Virginia has done in the past.
Yeah, this appears to be a significant change. I would agree. What do you view the implications to be?
Well, I think the implications are both to people who sell these types of products and services and those who purchase them. Those who sell these types of products and services, they are now going to have to worry about whether or not they need to register, collect tax, make sure that decide whether or not their products and services fall within these definitions. So that'll be an increased amount of work for them. And for companies that have significant presence or headquarters within the state of Virginia, will now have to worry about the types of products and services that they purchased, if whether or not they'd be subject to tax. Now, currently there is a B2B exemption in there for a lot of these different products and services, but it is unclear how it'll apply to software as a service and other types of other cloud-based products. So that needs to be monitored. And also, as we've seen in other types of proposals like this, there's still a lot of missing definitions and some ambiguities that will need to be watched by taxpayers as they try to navigate this possible new expansion.
And Jennifer, given some of the ambiguities, what do you view as next step for the proposal?
Well, the next step is it will be sent to the governor, and it's anticipated there will be significant negotiations with the governor around this space. But if it is enacted, it will become effective January 1st, 2025. And so we're encouraging businesses and taxpayers to kind of monitor all the different changes that are being negotiated and to make sure that they understand what the possible effect that this will have on their companies if it does become effective.
Well, Jennifer, thank you for joining today. Certainly do appreciate your insights, and we'll keep everyone apprised of how this develops. And certainly thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to next time.
My pleasure.